I've never been pitched a line via like 60 people. How about that? Oh man, give it up for everybody you've seen tonight. Let's see. Yeah. All right. I hope you guys like laughing because I'm gonna tickle you with my word fingers. All right. Yeah, right. Oh, guess what I did today? I'll tell you. I donated sperms. Not all of them, just some of them. And I went to the bank to do it. It was Washington Mutual. The security guy was dragging me out, and I was like, I'm just trying to make a deposit, I litigate some interest. And like, as he's dragging me out, which for at the time I just thought it's because I didn't wait in the line, it's like my brain chicken started hatching all sorts of eggs. It's what I call ideas. And I'm thinking, why is it so noble to donate all sorts of stuff, but not sperms? Like, you go up to someone, and you're like, oh, hey, what'd you do today? What did I do today? I donated canned goods to the homeless. How very noble. What did you do today, sir? I donated sperms. Oh. Ew. I'm just trying to say we're all trying to feed the hungry in our own way. So, yeah, speaking of homeless people, aren't they the silliest people you've ever seen? Like, they don't live in a house. Live in a house, silly! They like, don't eat food. Eat food, banana head! Come on. But the silliest thing I've ever seen a homeless person do, I'll tell you, I was walking down the street, or his house. And he's sitting there on the curb, or his living room, and he's drinking a 5-hour energy drink. What? I had to lean into him close enough so he could hear me, far enough so I could not smell him, and tell him, like, dude, what are you doing? Go to sleep. It's way better for you. You shouldn't be awake at all. Like, I can't imagine this guy's to-do schedule where he needs an extra pep, like, I gotta poop in a bag and give it to a stranger. I gotta talk weird for a while about Jesus living in my beard. I don't want that 2:30 feeling. Who can blame ya? Hungry/smelly. And then I spermed her in the mouth. Guess what? Also, I just realized how close this connects to the last sperm donor joke. But I just recently had my second daughter. Very recently. Yeah, good for me. Yeah. I like when people woo and clap because that's what it sounded like when I was making it. There's a lot of people there, and I was doing a bang-up job. Anybody have kids? Sorry, what are you doing out? What's happening now? Yeah, it's weird, right? But, kids, oh, that sucks, right? God, yeah, I got them. Like, the one kid, the first one we fucked up. That's just, if you got 2 kids, you know, that's like the starter kid. Just like try shit out and be like, oh, sorry, no one's ever gonna love you now. Sorry about that. But like, we did some shit with the second kid. We learned this thing called the cry out method, which helps like for going to sleep. Because our other kid, like we didn't do it, and like now she's just up. Like, I'll get up, and she's just like, oh, hey, Dad, I made coffee. Like, I've been up, yeah, I haven't slept. Like, I invented, like, 4 languages. I don't know what I'm doing. It's been, like, 5 days since I've slept. I'm like, shit. Second kid did the cry-out method. Works great. Tell you what it is you put them in the bed, and they cry, and then you forget you have kids till the morning. You just, like, go in another room, throw on some music, and, like, jerk off, and be like, it doesn't work. It doesn't work, like, all the time. Like, if you take them to the park and they, like, scrape their knee and start crying, you can't, like, go over to the monkey bars and be like, bah! It's a method. The cops come, like, yes, I'm the same guy from the bank. Fuck off. But yeah, so the cry out method's weird though, because like my kid didn't do it. They were like, she'll gently ease herself into a lulled sleep from possibly being exhausted from crying. But no, what happened was, with my kid, is she would cry, immediately stop, we'd hear a thump, and then nothing. So for like the first week, we're like, oh, she died. And we'd go running in, but she was asleep, and we'd wake her up, and we're like, fuck. So like by the second week, we're like, oh, she's dead or asleep. I guess we'll find out in the morning. Oh boy. You're nodding. Do you have kids? No. Oh, okay. Well, you won't be so disapproving when you have them. Yeah. My other kid, Vargas was talking about this earlier, my other kid is in terrible twos. Yeah. She's terrible. It's great, and I can say it because it kind of flows with something. It's like a cute way of saying my kid's an asshole. You just say, it's code. Like, people don't get it, they think it's cute, but when you tell them the parents, yeah, she's in terrible twos, it's like, it's really saying, like, yeah, she's doing shit like, she lets me know she likes a toy by sticking it in her ass or something. Like, and shit's terrible. But, like, it doesn't work for anything else. Like, you can't, like, there's no other ages where you can just be like, sorry about my grandpa, he's in his racist 80s, so... Sorry about that shit. He likes the remote control because he put it in his butt. Yeah.
Funny.
Thank you. It's the weirdest laugh I've ever heard. You'd be so weird at a funeral. Upset! That was the most concise eulogy I've ever heard. I like you guys. I do. Every one of you. What else about kids? Oh my god. Does anybody smoke pot? I don't. I'm very judgmental about it. I don't, though. I really don't. People don't believe me. They're like, really? You're just like that? I don't, but I'm so jealous of it. Because people walk around, they say cool things like, bong. And like, bong. It's fucking cool. I freak out when I get high. Like, it's awful. The one time I did get high, my friends got me high, who I hope die, something awful. And, no, like, yeah, for those of you offended, it's just fine. Like, I hope they get, like, some incurable disease where, like, the doctors are just out of pain meds. They're like, sorry, you're gonna have to suffer through it. That's where I'm at with them. But they got me high, and I get home, and my kid is sick. Oh, no, she's constipated. And so my wife is like freaking out. She's like, so I'm high, and I'm like, oh, don't make up any funny words or do anything stupid. Just do what she says. So my wife's like, okay, I talked to the doctor, we gotta put a suppository in her. Cool, where does that go? In her butt. Oh. I don't know if you've ever done that to anybody if you're not high, but when you're high, it sucks. You're just like, oh, I'm sorry. It's weird for me too, but like, so I did that, didn't work. I don't know if you know what a suppository is, for those who don't. It's like the little tip of a candle, it's waxy, and it goes in her butt. And so that didn't work. Then she's like, I talked to the doctor again, we gotta put a warm compress on her stomach. Okay, did that, didn't work. Now we have to take her to the hospital. I'm high. At the doctor, I'm freaking out. And I'm like, really, at that point I think they're cops, I forget, which is different. So I'm like, don't say anything, don't say anything, don't say anything. Then I'm like, oh, you haven't said anything in a while, let them know you've helped out. So what I come up with is, I put a candle in her butt and made her tummy warm. Yeah. Only on weekends can I see her now. Thanks guys, I've been great.